Come on, y'all! Let's go!
Hello and welcome to your Week 1 Fantasy Football Preview. We are only a few short days away from the season's beginning. The first game will be Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. I guess it's September 5th or something along those lines, between the Giants and the Cowboys. And I'm going to take a look at the Week 1 matchups in our league and give my little synopsis, my little preview, and my prediction on who will win each matchup. So we're going to go just in order that they give me on the website. The first matchup is Zach Attack, John Vassell, versus Nothing in Life is Freeman, David Mecca. The quarterbacks, they match up. Considering that Tony Romo's playing, Tony Romo's playing against the Giants, which is a pretty good matchup, but Aaron Rodgers is playing against the San Francisco 49ers. That's pretty tough. You can't go against Rodgers though, so I'm going to give John the head up there. Running back wise, I don't know if any of Dave's running backs are going to play in Week 1 because they're all going to be suspended or holdouts. So John gets the default head up there. You got Roddy White and Des Bryant up against Mike Wallace and Robert Meacham. That's pretty obvious. Looks like Johnny's going to take the receivers. Tight end wise, they're relatively even. Give Dave a little edge there. And I don't care about defense or kickers. So Johnny Vassell, I'm going to give him the W in a predicted score of 105 to 77.
Mentioned 69 a few times.
Okay. Next matchup, we have Team Gay, Jerry Burke, against Somewhere Over Dwayne Bowe, Zach Klein. Quarterback-wise, we got a Monday night matchup for Phillip Rivers against the Oakland Raiders, and Peyton Manning is facing the stingy Pittsburgh Steelers defense. I think there's a slight advantage to Team Gay there, Jerry. Hopefully you change your name by the time the week starts, otherwise it's pretty embarrassing. Running back-wise, it's pretty funny, actually, to look at Jerry's running backs. We got Frank Gore, Jonathan Stewart, who is the 4th best running back on his own team, and hurt, and Javid Best, who's on the PUP list and will not be playing for 6 weeks at least. Meanwhile, Klein has Michael Turner and Arian Foster, so that's a bit of a blowout. It's probably enough to win the matchup regardless of what happens. Andre Johnson, Julio Jones are the receivers for Jerry this week against a Miami defense and a Kansas City defense, who are both pretty decent defenses to go against, while Klein has Jennings against San Francisco, which is tough, and Welker against Tennessee, which is a pretty good matchup for him. Gronk and Hernandez are both going head-to-head in this matchup. Clearly Gronk wins. Gronk is Gronk. A couple Gronk smashes is my prediction this week. I'm going to predict 2 Gronk smashes to start the year, but it's not going to be enough for Jerry. Klein is going to demolish him. Score of 99 to 69. Jerry puts up 69 points in Week 1. Not a coincidence. Okay, the third matchup will be the aforementioned Gronk smash, Mike Smertz, against How's My Vic Taste, Neil Hawk Jr. Okay, quarterback matchup, we got MV7 Mike Vick versus Matthew Stafford for Smertz. Stafford's got the St. Louis Rams, and Vick's got the Browns. Both pretty bad defenses, but I got to give it to Stafford because he's healthy. Running back-wise, Ray Rice, LaShawn McCoy. I think LaShawn McCoy's got a definite advantage going against the Browns, while Ray Rice is going against Cincinnati, who have a surprisingly decent defense. Although McFadden is way better than Ahmad Bradshaw this week. Antonio Brown at flex and Steve Johnson at flex is a wash, more or less. I think Antonio Brown has a little better upside just because Steve is on a bad team, and he's probably going to get matched up against Darrelle Revis against the Jets this week. Jordy and Percy. Jordy's got San Francisco, like I said before, Jennings tough, and Percy's got Jacksonville. I don't even know what to say about that. I guess that's good. Fitz has got Seattle, and Steve Smith's got Tampa Bay. As long as his foot infection clears up, I think Neil has the advantage at receiver this week. At tight end, Jared Cook's got Morrow upside. Give it to Smertz. And Neil has Sebastian Janikowski. So I'm going to predict. I'm going to give the. This is going to be a closer one, I think. I'm going to give Smertz a slight victory. I'm going to give him 105 to 97 for Neil. So Smertz picks up a 8-point victory if I can do math. Next matchup, got Team Roba, very creative name. I'm going to give that the best name in the league. Against that's Jeff, obviously, if you weren't quite too sure. Against Smile for the Camera, Cam Newton. That's me. You like that? We've got the quarterback matchup of Drew Brees and Cam Newton. Cam Newton's playing Tampa Bay, who he scored 30 and 37 points against last year in both matchups. So Drew Brees has Washington. They should both put up a lot of points. Probably pretty close. Running back wise, Peterson and Forte up against Chris Johnson and Reggie Bush. Reggie's got Houston's defense, who's tough, and Chris Johnson's got New England, who are decent against the run, but not great. Forte's got Indianapolis, who's pretty weak. And Peterson's got Jacksonville, depending on his health. I don't really know what their run. Same thing about their pass defense. I don't fucking know if Jacksonville's any good. I'm gonna give myself a slight leg up just because he's got a little bit tougher matchups. I think Sproles and Garcon playing each other actually. I don't know what RG3 is gonna do. Don't know if Breeze is gonna throw it to Sproles. Wash. Nix and Miles Austin playing each other, and Victor Crew and Vincent Jackson against Carolina. Another one that's pretty tight. I'm gonna give it to him to Jeff just because he's got healthy receivers. Both of my guys are dealing with injuries in the preseason, and then we got Tony Gonzalez and Jimmy Graham. Clearly, Jimmy Graham gets the head up there, and defensive kicker wise, whatever. I think this is gonna be a tight matchup, but I have pride in myself, and I'm gonna give myself a victory.
Bullshit.
It's fuck you. I'm gonna give myself a victory, 95 to 83, because Chris Johnson's gonna be shitty or something. I'm serious though. I'm gonna win. Final matchup for the week 1. We got Zach Morano against Michael Jordan, Kiss My Ass against the Star-Crossed Lovers.
Wait, tell them the joke.
And if you don't get Zach's name, Star-Crossed Lovers, there's 2 R's because of Bart Starr.
Yes.
I said that because it was football. It's not that good, but it's something.
It's not.
But it's a cute picture of Johnny getting kissed on the cheek. Anyway. Tom Brady definitely takes the advantage over Eli Manning any day, especially against a mediocre Tennessee defense. Running back wise, neither of these teams are particularly strong at running back. DeMarco Murray's got the Giants, who are tough, and Will Smith's got Pittsburgh, who are really tough. Jamal Charles has Atlanta, who's better against the pass. Trent Richardson's got Philly. That's a huge advantage because Philadelphia's run defense is always terrible. So I'm going to give Assad a little bit of a leg up in the running back category. Flex-wise, Deshaun Jackson, Brandon Lloyd, both big play guys, tough to predict. Receiver-wise, Calvin Johnson and Marquise Colson against A.J. Green and Brandon Marshall. Zach's got a little more balance. Assad has a little more upside. Tough to go against Calvin, but it's gonna end up being about a wash. Vernon Davis and Fred Davis, battle of the Davises. Vernon takes it. He's more athletic. This is gonna be another tight matchup. AJ Green's got Baltimore. That's tough. I'm gonna get my butt raped, but I'm gonna give Assad a slight win by like 3 points. Like Zach's probably doing stupid shit behind me right now, just because I'm voting against his team. But I'm gonna give Assad a 102 to 99 win, tight one, 3-point win. That'll wrap up my recap for the Week 1 preview. I will do another wrap-up or a preview for Week 2 and a wrap-up of Week 1 after the first week's action is complete, sometime during the middle of the week.
Kyle, where do you keep the condoms?
Okay. So enjoy your fantasy football season, and this is your commissioner signing out.